Today we are about to take a deep dive into a remarkable story that revolves around the life of a former NBA star, Joe Smith. You won't believe the twists and turns this narrative has in store for us. Imagine being in Joe Smith's shoes. He's a man who dedicated 16 years of his life to playing professional basketball in the NBA. The culmination of his basketball journey was being a first-round draft pick back in 1995. Throughout his illustrious career, Joe accumulated over $60 million in earnings. It's a monumental achievement by any measure, but as we're about to discover, financial success does not guarantee lasting security. Now let's take a closer look at the financial side of Joe Smith's life. It's not just about the glitz and glamour of the NBA. There's a stark financial reality that often goes unnoticed. When you account for taxes, expenses, and the myriad financial responsibilities that come with a professional sports career, Joe's $60 million earnings translate into a significantly smaller sum. In fact, after taxes and various expenses, he's left with only a fraction of that money. In Joe's case, his post-tax earnings amounted to around $18 million. It's important to underscore the cautionary tale within Joe Smith's journey. In many ways, his experience highlights the crucial financial education the young athletes should receive before entering the professional sports world. There's a need for colleges and sports institutions to instill a sense of financial responsibility in these talented individuals. While they may be making substantial sums, it's essential to understand that taxes, expenses, and future financial planning are critical components of their financial journey. Joe Smith's financial predicament was further exacerbated by his spending choices. He owned a car collection that included a Corvette, a Bentley, 2 Range Rovers, and various other luxury vehicles. While it's understandable that people want to enjoy the fruits of their labor, Joe's decision to indulge in multiple luxury cars hints at a lack of prudent financial management. Perhaps a single luxury car might have sufficed, and the rest of the funds could have been more wisely invested. A substantial portion of Joe Smith's financial setbacks can be attributed to a costly divorce. In his career, he played for 12 different NBA teams, which meant he had to buy 12 different houses. And these weren't just any houses. Joe was known for purchasing mansions. While it's natural to want to create a comfortable and luxurious home, these choices significantly impacted his financial stability. He wasn't just living paycheck to paycheck, he was struggling with massive debt. It's imperative to grasp a fundamental truth that the world owes you nothing. No one will have sympathy for someone who earned $18 million after taxes, especially when it's squandered on lavish lifestyles, multiple houses, and costly divorces. It's a stark reminder that personal financial responsibility is key to long-term security. But the most shocking twist in Joe Smith's life comes when he discovers that his wife has an OnlyFans account. The shock isn't merely about her choice to have an OnlyFans account, but rather the fact that Joe had no inkling about it until recently. It's a blow to his trust, a breach of communication, and, most importantly, a revelation that challenges the foundation of their relationship. A healthy relationship, especially a marriage, is built on a strong foundation of communication and trust. For Joe Smith, discovering his wife's OnlyFans account without prior knowledge was a severe breach of these principles. He deserved to know what was happening in his partner's life, just as she deserved to understand the impact of her actions on their relationship. In her defense, Joe's wife used the "my body, my choice" argument. While it's essentially to respect personal autonomy, it's equally crucial to consider the dynamics of a marriage. Its partnership and decisions about one's body should ideally be made in consultation with one's spouse. After all, marriage is about shared responsibility and mutual understanding. Before delving further into this situation, let's consider the deterioration of Joe and his wife's relationship. The discovery of the OnlyFans account exposed a significant divide in their partnership. Joe had tried to address various issues and seek solutions, but his efforts seemed to fall on deaf ears. The lack of resolution in their conflicts led to a breakdown in communication, leaving Joe feeling isolated and desperate for a solution. To Joe's wife's credit, she argued that he knew who she was when they first met. She claimed that she had a past, and Joe should have accepted her for who she was. While it's true that we should accept people for their past, the issue goes beyond that. It's about communication, understanding, and the ability to make joint decisions within a marriage. Now, let's explore the unexpected revelation that emerged during this tumultuous phase in Joe Smith's life. Through extensive research, it was revealed that Joe's wife had a past in the adult entertainment industry. She was a former porn star. This revelation raised profound questions about the ability to transform one's past and change one's life direction. Can you truly turn a former adult entertainer into a devoted housewife? Joe Smith's story serves as a profound lesson for us all. It's a stark reminder that life is unpredictable and our choices can have far-reaching consequences. Financial success is a significant achievement, but it's not a guarantee of long-term security. Even those who have made millions can face financial hardships if they don't manage their resources wisely. As the story unfolded, former MLB star A-Rod offered Joe some financial advice. He suggested that Joe start a basketball camp and offer private lessons. While this may seem like a reasonable way to generate income, it may not be sufficient to address Joe's financial challenges, particularly his $157,000 debt. Joe Smith's journey demonstrates the harsh reality that financial stability is a fragile concept. Even those who have achieved remarkable success can face adversity, especially if they make questionable decisions. It's a lesson that financial education is essential for all, regardless of their income levels. We must be mindful of taxes, expenses, and responsible financial planning. The consequences of imprudent choices are evident in Joe Smith's life. His lavish spending, costly divorces, and extensive car collection all played a role in his financial struggles. It's a stark reminder that our decisions shape our destinies, and financial responsibility is paramount for long-term security. The world of professional sports often glamorizes the lives of athletes, but it rarely delves into the financial realities they face. Young athletes need to be educated about taxes, financial management, and the importance of saving for the future. The dream of making it to the big leagues should be accompanied by a dose of financial wisdom. Let's take a closer look at Joe Smith's wife and her public persona. Her Instagram account reveals her as an independent, strong-willed woman who is unafraid to burn bridges in pursuit of her goals. While her assertiveness is commendable, it's evident that she doesn't prioritize compromise in her life, and this has implications for her relationship with Joe. On her public Instagram, there are images of Joe and her as a happy, loving couple. However, there's also a hidden side to her online presence. Her Linktree includes a link to her OnlyFans account, a platform where explicit content is shared for a fee, but what's intriguing is that her public Twitter account goes even further, openly promoting her explicit content and requesting financial contributions for personal endeavors. The shock factor amplifies when we consider that she has a history in the adult entertainment industry. Joe's claim that he knew who she was when they first met holds some weight, but it doesn't mitigate the issues they are facing now. The discovery of her past and her OnlyFans account raises complex questions about trust, transparency, and the ability to transform one's life. The revelation of Joe Smith's wife's OnlyFans account exposes a significant power dynamic within their relationship. She wields considerable control over their household, leveraging her online presence for clout, profit, and views. The situation has spiraled into a scenario where Joe is left questioning the boundaries of their partnership and the extent to which he can exert influence. Joe Smith's story is not just about him. It's a lesson for men in general. It underscores the critical idea that love can be conditional, especially in the contemporary world. As men, it's vital to understand and accept this reality. While we may not like it, acknowledging the complexities of modern relationships is a step towards making informed decisions. This intriguing story came to public attention through A-Rod's TV show, Back in the Game. In the show, A-Rod provides guidance and assistance to athletes facing financial challenges. It's a unique concept that delves into the often overlooked financial struggles of high-earning athletes. A-Rod's advice to Joe is well-intentioned, suggesting the creation of a basketball camp and private lessons to generate income. While A-Rod's advice is valuable, it's essential to recognize the limitations of these suggestions, especially in Joe Smith's case. When you're dealing with a significant debt of $157,000, establishing a basketball camp and offering private lessons may not be a quick or effective solution. It highlights the severity of Joe's financial situation and the need for comprehensive financial planning. In conclusion, Joe Smith's story underscores the importance of financial responsibility and life's unpredictability. Regardless of income, wise choices, financial education, and responsible management are key for long-term security. Remember, the world owes us nothing, and love can be conditional. Like, share, and subscribe for more valuable insights.